Well, my stage persona is my offstage persona as well. It's how I live and it's who I am. So it's just slightly more heightened on stage, obviously, so it can reach to the back of the stadium. I guess I like to live in this heightened way because it allows me to, I think sort of when you're in a kind of a heightened state, it allows a lot more in and it gives more space for an audience to go on a fantasy journey with you in a way and project their own journeys on you. I think we all wear uniforms all the time. We all wear costumes all the time. We just don't call them costumes. And so I like to be in a larger than life way on and off stage for, I guess, for the spaces in the psyche and the imagination that it opens up with music.
A one, a two, a one, two, three, the key to pop. Je t'aime, I t'aime, des mots and sunset, to comprendre, je tolerate. This is a monarchy of the
It's, I think, even though it's, you could say it's big, but it's also very detailed and there's a lot of truth in it, even though that's what I'm always looking for is actually the true connection within the bigness. So I love, smashing comedy against tragedy, obviously, and doing a political song while being in the splits. I like to kind of subvert things all the time and assault as many of the senses as possible. It should be a joyous and, slightly transcendent experience for everyone, I think. Music is the bastion of quick connection. It's the heartbeat. It's the way we, can connect quickly. And it's why I love doing things in lots of languages as well, because you really, you have to strip everything back and go to the heart of the music. And I love that. I think we're in such kind of, well, I'm sure everybody in every time thinks that they're, in crazy times, but I do think music is a brilliant way of bringing people together quickly and also healing.
In the middle of the night, we try with all our might to light our little light down here. In the middle of the night, we keep sending little kites flying high above the sadness and the fear.
All my life, my darling, all my life. I think, even when I was a small person, I remember, doing immensely profound, agonizing dance pieces to Mahler. I mean, I'm talking very small with no idea about how, what its context or meaning was. It just really spoke to me. I've always been into the powerful, dramatic music, I suppose. And then I also, I'm an old school showgirl who loves to kick her legs up and have lots of sequins and hilarity. So, I am very interested in that. I guess I often go to music from the Weimar period because that 1920s period is so interesting when you've sort of got the end of, well, not the end, but you've got the detritus of classical leaching into popular music, and so you've got high and low art smashing into each other all the time. I love that period. And also, it's popular music and high art and ridiculous and political. I love all of that. So I'm often using material from there that gets more and more relevant every day. And then I mix it in with original things that I've written with Thomas Lauderdale from Pink Martini and Ian Brandage, another great composer. Smash it up with some Radiohead and some Fiona Apple. It's the beauty of the sort of cabaret form. Even when I'm performing with an orchestra, I love to have a really eclectic mix of sounds so that somewhere in there I'm going to get you.
That's great. Okay, so by Misha Smolenski, here we go. First part. My bed belonged to Pompadour, like Lulu. I have bright red hair. I dance as well as Salome, and treat my Baptist just as fair.
Well, every performance is unique. That's again the beauty of live theatre and why I'm obsessed with it, because it is transient. It is about the experience that night in that room with that particular audience. That's what I love. You're not stuck in the narrative of a play with a fourth wall. You've really got the space that night with those people and those musicians. So, that's when I think the magic happens, because you've got the friction of reality and real time, with the chemistry of what's in the room.
Then I wish you would stand up, stand up. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. That makes me laugh. How woman, all these so good, so good. It's so deep. Well, I do believe strongly in the power of music to heal as well as to educate, which is why I will probably scream at you in German for a good deal of the evening. But
Well, as I've said, it's a mixture of, kind of jazz and more rock and roll and 1920s German screaming songs and beautiful 60s French pop songs. It's a really eclectic mix, but it's funny, and it's just, I think it's an unexpected night.
want to just fondle each other.